Hi there, it's David Gaume in the Stained Glass Studio. This video is about stained glass project of making a stained glass Christmas tree. This particular video shows how to wrap the pieces of glass that you've already cut in copper foil. All right, now we need to put copper foil on each of the pieces of glass, and that's what we're going to do. Now, watch what I'm doing here. I'm going to put it on. I put it on the glass. It's sticky. It's a tape, but it doesn't stick that good. And so what I do is I put it on the surface of the tape, and I try to get it right in the middle. See that? See, I'm just putting it right there. Now, when I get to the end, I like to push it along with my finger, but I do that really cautiously because sometimes there might be a jagged piece of glass and you could cut yourself. Now, after I do that one time where I push it up against the glass, then I take my two fingertips and I go like this, and I push it up. See that? So it goes all the way around. Now I just continue along. And see, I kind of look on either side to make sure the same amount is there. And I don't know, Sam, you'll switch hands because you're left-handed. Or maybe you won't because, just whichever way is comfortable for you. Now, at the very end, you see it's completely covered. Now I can take a pair of scissors and just clip it off. Okay, and then I do the same thing that I did before. Push it on with these fingers. Okay, now that looks pretty done, doesn't it? All right, now we take this fid and it's a plastic stick, and we just pull. This is called burnishing. And we rub it down so that it sticks really good to the glass, but we also pull it towards the glass so that it doesn't come off. Okay, so that one's done. And look, here's the little bottom to the tree that Allie practiced on while we're waiting. And so that one will be, see, that's what it'll look like. Now you'll see we just cut some little squares out of the brown, and then we ground this part to give us the shape. We could have tried to cut that out, but it's just that much faster to go ahead and do it. So you've got those two, and Allie, you've got those. And so do it.
Okay.
And if you mess up, it's okay because we can always
fix it somehow.
That's the silver. That's silver also. That one. Hey, I know. We live in Utah. Okay. That's a first. Never done that before.
Okay.
And we were just talking about bugs. Huh?
I know.
All right.
It looks very even.
Yeah, it's a little thin on this side, but that's okay. That'll work just all right. But be real careful when you burnish it down.
Okay.
And then on the tree, maybe you can try to even center it a little better. How you doing, Sam?
Okay.
Okay. it's kind of awkward because you feel like you should be doing more with it, huh?
Yeah.
And you got to remember, this is folk art, and so it doesn't have to be perfect. Folk art can be, I don't know, not as good, and it's still okay because, this isn't gonna, I mean, we're not gonna keep these for hundreds of years. This is an heirloom that you pass down to your children and your grandchildren. You probably won't do that. I might do it. Now you can see why you need to burnish it down. Because it needs to stick better.
Do I do this on this way or this?
Yeah, that's the best way to do it.
Okay.
And if you want to, now I find if I hold it so that it sticks out farther this way, see, then it's more even with the glass and the.
Okay.
See, so you might try that. Yeah, there you go. Go ahead. You're fine. Okay, looks pretty good. And when Jeannie works on stained glass, she likes to put her hair back with a ribbon or something so that it doesn't get in her way. Especially when you're soldering, that can be, because you don't want your hair falling on the soldering iron, because then it goes tss, and smells bad.
That wouldn't be good.
That wouldn't be good. All right, now let's see, Allie. I noticed a place. See how it came up here? Well, what we can do to fix that is I can just take a little piece of foil and I just can come along here and put an extra piece right there where that should have been, see? And then see that covers it. And then I can just fold it over. And I'll just tear this piece off. How's that?
Okay.
Is that better? Okay, so yours is all done.
Wait, what side? I know what side.
Okay, all right. Well, you can finish that. All right, good. And then Sam, you just need to finish that, and we'll be ready to solder these. Well, I hope this has been instructive for you. Some parts are probably things you already know about. Other parts are new. I would hope that you would like to do these projects. If you subscribe and click on that bell notification, you'll be able to get to all of the projects that we're uploading. These are our weekend uploads, not to be confused with Jeannie's Wisdom Wednesday uploads that get put up on Wednesdays at around noon.